Hi everybody, lesson 7a, selfies. And grammar for today, past simple of be, it's was and were. Vocabulary is word formation, and pronunciation is the sentence stress. Итак, здравствуйте. Урок 7а, селфи или автопортреты. Грамматика у нас прошедшее время, глагола be, также у нас словообразование и ударение в предложении. And we start from the grammar past simple of be. So now please look at the self-portrait by a famous painter and answer the questions. Do you know who is he? Who he is? How old do you think he is in this painting? And do you know any of his paintings? Do you like them? Итак, посмотрите на картину. Знаете ли вы, кто это? Как вы думаете, сколько ему сейчас лет? Нравятся ли вам его картины? Of course, you know, this is a Vincent van Gogh or Vincent van Gogh, as Dutch people would say. Конечно, вы его знаете, это Винсент ван Гог. Британцы произносят Ван Гог, а голландцы Ван Гог. And now you're gonna listen to an audio guide, check your answers, and then listen and choose A, B or C. Сейчас вы услышите небольшой аудиофайл, вы можете свериться с ответы, ваши ответы с ним, а также прослушайте этот видеофайл и выберите правильный ответ в С.
Seven point one. This painting is a self-portrait by the Dutch painter Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh was born in the Netherlands on the 30th of March 1853. His parents weren't poor. His father was a church minister and his mother was an artist. Van Gogh's first job was in his uncle's company selling paintings. But later, he was a teacher in England and finally a painter. We only really know what he looked like because of his many self-portraits. Only 3 photographs of him exist, and they are all from when he was young. This portrait is from his time in Arles in the south of France in 1888, when he was 35. He was very poor, but he was happy because of the beautiful light and colours there. This portrait was a present for his friend, the painter Paul Gauguin. Gauguin and Van Gogh were together in Arles for a month. Van Gogh was not strong mentally, and the relationship between them was difficult. After a big fight, Van Gogh cut off his ear and was in a mental hospital for some time. He died on the 29th of July 1890. He was only 37 years old. His paintings weren't popular during his lifetime, and he was never rich or famous. But today, people think that Vincent van Gogh is one of the greatest painters in the world, and his paintings, like Sunflowers and The Starry Night, sell for millions of pounds.
Okay, now you can do some testing. Please pay attention at the highlighted verbs. Yes, please pay attention at the highlighted verbs in yellow. These are the past form of verb be. Обратите внимание на выделенные желтым глаголы. Это как раз-таки прошедшая форма глагола be. Вот здесь можно заполнить таблицу. Is, was, are. Were, isn't, wasn't, aren't, weren't. And now let's go to the Grammar Bank 7a, page 136. Okay, past simple was were. Let's listen to some sentences and then study, learn the chart.
7.2.
Vincent van Gogh was an artist.
Was he Dutch or French?
She wasn't in class yesterday.
The Beatles were famous in the 1960s.
Where were you last night? You weren't at home.
Итак, прошедшее время используется, когда мы говорим о каком-то действии в прошлом, часто с маркерами вчера, прошлым вечером, в каком-то году. Мы, например, используем с такими словами, как to be born, I was born in Scotland. И please pay attention to the chart, positive, negative and interrogative. Was с единственным числом, were с множественным, то же самое wasn't и weren't, были, не были, да? And вопрос, was I famous, were you famous? И ответы, yes, I was, no, he wasn't. So here are some sentences. You should rewrite the sentences in the past simple. Перепишите, пожалуйста, эти предложения с настоящего в прошедшее. My father's at work, my father was at work. Okay, 10 sentences here. And B, complete the conversation with was, wasn't, were, or weren't. Это диалог. Пожалуйста, вставьте глаголы по смыслу. Или was, wasn't, were, или weren't. Okay, next is reading. There are several self-portraits and also autobiographies. Biographies of some famous people. Let's read them and then number the events in the correct order. Ниже будут биографии 3 знаменитостей. Вам нужно их будет прочитать и затем вот поставить в порядке, в правильном порядке события из их жизни. У нас 3 личности: Kurt Vonnegut, Billy Dee Williams and Adele. Here are they: Kurt Vonnegut, Billy Dee Williams, and Adele. Yes, good. Okay, and here we have some vocabulary, word formation. Please find words in the biographies for people's jobs and made from these verbs. Write, act, sing, and paint. Pay attention how the word building goes. We often add er or or to a verb, for instance, writer or actor, and we add ian or eist to a noun, musician and pianist. So now there are several groups of words below. Are the words verbs or nouns? Can you make the words for the jobs? So please make it. We'll check it later, and this assignment is please write the names of 4 famous people in each circle, then change circles. Ask a partner about the people in his or her circles. So you write like Michael Jackson for that circle, and for instance Adele for a life circle, and then you're gonna ask who is Adele? She's a singer. And who was Michael Jackson? He was a singer too. Okay, please make it. Используйте эти круги. Напишите 4 знаменитости, те, кто погибли, уже умерли, и 4 живых. Потом будем спрашивать who is and who was. And the last assignment is speaking. Talk to your partner. Do you ever take selfies? Yes. Do you have any of your phone on your phone? If yes, follow this column. If no, follow the right column. Why don't you take them, and etc. So that's it for today. Quite short. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.